Buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches. That really is the extent of my Spanish. My name is Bill McMullen. This is my wife Liz, and we are clients of Clive Gibbons of I-Levante in Cocentaina. Our story begins January of 2014 when we decided we wanted to buy a place in Spain. We did the usual of contacting various agencies, but Clive was one of the first who answered and gave us a feeling that he was a can-do kind of guy. So we decided that we would go with one agent, and we came out April 2014, viewed a number of houses in and around Cocentaina, Alcoy, Muro, and all of which are no more than 1 hour from Alicante Airport, which was a big plus for us. And the motorway network is actually excellent coming up here. So although it's rural, it's within easy driving distance of Alicante, Valencia. There's a little story about that I'll not tell you, but if we ever meet I will. So very handy for everything. So we came in April and viewed a number of properties, came very close to buying one, but there is no hard sell from Clive. That was one of the other things that really impressed us. Back home in the UK, if you're with an estate agent, it's sell, sell, sell. Not really particular about you as a client, that's our experience. But here in Cocentaina, Clive is totally different. He is very for the buyer and for the seller, but gave us a lot of useful information, advice. But the one thing was there was no hard sell. It was us to make a decision based on what we saw, and he tried very, very hard indeed to actually match us to different properties to give us a range of options. As I say, came very close to buying in April, but we returned in June, and we bought effectively in June one of the properties that we saw. This area in particular is absolutely stunning. The panorama that you get when you come through the tunnels at Alcoy, having come up from Alicante, is wonderful. I've described it as our Shangri-La, and if you're of a certain vintage, let's say, you'll understand exactly what Shangri-La means. And it's exactly that when you come through the tunnels. It just opens in front of you. It is absolutely wonderful. And even the journey up from Alicante before that is totally different from the coast. It is truly spectacular, and we would thoroughly recommend it. Clive, we know, has properties rural Spain, but also in the coast. But in particular about him, we have found that he's a guy with considerable integrity. He doesn't give a hard sell. I think really even in April we were beginning to gain a trust between us, he knew what we wanted, and we knew we were beginning to trust him, a guy that we'd never met before. That was reinforced in June, and we would thoroughly recommend Clive in all instances. The property that we bought, it wasn't a walk-in property, it was one that required work. However, one of the other aspects of if you like, being a client of Clive, is that he will do everything for you from start to finish. In the UK, when you buy a property, as soon as you've signed the document, that's it. In a way, with Clive, in certain circumstances, that is only the start, because he continues to help you all the way through. And as I said at the very beginning, my Spanish extends just to about what you heard. But Clive is there for you every step of the way. If you need someone to speak for you, even buying goods, he will do that. So he is there for you every step of the way. And again, you would not get that at home, and that is part of the service that Clive gives you. When we bought, I said to him, I will buy through you if you give me that guarantee that you will be there for us, and you will give us what I described as the Clive Gibbons aftercare package, and in every aspect he's delivered. In this house we have had a new roof, 2 new bathrooms, kitchen, rewiring, replumbing, retiling, buying of white goods, you name it. You could more or less say we've done all of it. And Clive again has been our project manager. He's dealt with the builders, the plumbers, the electricians, and everything so far, and we're almost finished, has worked out for us. So our message, if you've got to the end of this video, because I do ramble on a little bit, is buy here, but buy from Clive or buy through Clive. You will not regret it. He will be there, and you join us in Spain, and it's like an extended family, the Clive Gibbons client family, because there are quite a number of us now. So come out, have a look. There will be no pressure on you, absolutely none. And if you decide to buy, great. If you don't, well, that's up to you. My wife is a silent partner. She isn't normally the silent partner, but she is today because she's camera shy. Why, I don't know, but she is. So, adios from us in Cocentaina.
Adios.
Bye, Clive.